Well, welcome, Christian. I was just
Thank you,
saying, I have
Katie.
not seen him
I
in
know.
100 years.
I know, it's been quite a while. I've been on nights during the week. I've been on mornings on the weekend. So, we haven't gotten the chance to work together in a bit.
I know. So glad we get to collab today.
I know, it's a
as
nice collaboration.
Always.
And I hear that you might be back next weekend as well.
Oh, the rumors are true.
The rumors are true.
Next
Look at
Sunday,
that.
we'll be right back here.
That's right.
After my holiday time off.
That's right. Yes, and the holiday is so close. Of course, we've got kind of a holiday today, right? The winter solstice begins at 10:03 a.m. today. Our shortest day of the year is today, 8 hours and 55 minutes of daylight. We have lost a full 6.5 hours of daylight since the summer solstice back in June. Good news is tomorrow we start adding daylight back and we begin the long climb to summer 2026. So if you're hoping for more daylight, that begins tomorrow. Here's a look at the radar this morning, though. We've got a cold front that is swinging through the state. Some light snow is occurring in far down east Maine. The Bangor area also has been seeing a little light snow this morning. Really not too much of a concern because temperatures are mostly above freezing as we start off the day. Luckily, winds not too strong this morning. Hopefully this will help with those still without power, although unfortunately still does look a bit breezy through the day today, which could make power restoration a little slower than if it was going to be a calm day out there for our Sunday. So for today, not as cold to start off this morning. Most of us waking up in the mid 30s. We likely do reach the low 40s or at least the upper 30s late this morning or early this afternoon. And then as we head later into the afternoon, colder air will move in. So by the time the sun starts to set this evening, it should be around the freezing mark or at least a good bit chillier out there later on today. Let's talk about our winds for today. We'll see winds pretty gusty out there, especially towards midday today. Winds will gust up to 30 to even 35 miles per hour out of the west or northwest. Again, that could make power restoration a bit more difficult out there, so something to keep in mind. Heading into tomorrow, it's a bit breezy to start the day. Luckily, winds really die down as we head towards Monday afternoon and evening. Should be much calmer as we head into Monday night, and that will make quite a difference with our temperatures tomorrow because it's going to be frigid out there on Monday. So for Monday, very cold, highs in the 20s for tomorrow. Frigid air returning as we head towards Tuesday. Yeah, snow is looking likely, potentially several inches of it for many of us. And with cold air sticking around, I like the odds of a white Christmas. It does look chilly, but quiet on Christmas Day with highs around 30 to 35 degrees or so with a mix of sun and clouds. Let's talk about our snowfall on Tuesday. All models in great agreement. We will get widespread snow as we head towards Tuesday afternoon and evening. I will say timing has slowed down a little bit. Most models now showing this persisting into Christmas Eve morning. So you'll probably wake up on Christmas Eve, snow will be falling, and then it will wrap up as we head through the morning on Christmas Eve. And again, this will stick around for Christmas Day, it looks like. So I think we've got a pretty good shot at pulling out a white Christmas at the last minute after we melted all of our snow. Christmas Day itself looking fine. I don't think there will be any weather concerns, a mix of sun and clouds. We'll say the European model does throw in a couple snow showers on Christmas Day, but I think that's unlikely. I think that most of us will just see a quiet one on Christmas before things do turn a bit more active as we head towards the end of the week. What that means, though, remains to be seen. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Though Christmas Day looks pretty good. Highs in the 30s, mix of sun and clouds. Looks pleasant and seasonable. Certainly not warm, but on Christmas, we don't mind a little bit of a chill in the air. So cold air sticking around for much of the upcoming week. Very cold on Monday. A little less cold towards Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but certainly still pretty chilly. It looks like we remain pretty cold all week long. We're definitely on the cold side of the jet stream, which will be off to our south all through this week. Let's talk about what we're expecting at the end of the week, though, because models are hinting there's going to be some sort of storm, but they have a very different depictions on what and when that will be. The European model shows that storm not arriving until Saturday with snow and wintry mix. It's been trending very cold for Friday and Saturday, so that will definitely be something to keep an eye on. The GFS, the American model, shows this coming in much earlier. This is Friday evening with a widespread snow or wintry mix system. So we'll have to see which one ends up winning out here, if it ends up being more Friday or if it ends up being more into Saturday, but some sort of wintry weather does look likely late in the week. Winds remaining gusty today, so marine forecast conditions are still pretty choppy out there. Here's your 7-day. You can see today, winter solstice, the warmest day in the next week. Beyond that, it is frigid tomorrow, highs in the 20s, though it will be sunny. Snow then arrives Tuesday afternoon or even Tuesday evening, wrapping up on Christmas Eve morning. Snow on the ground for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. And then we're watching late weeks, Friday, Saturday, sometime in that time frame, probably getting some more snow or wintry mix. When exactly that will be remains to be seen. But Katie, I keep wanting to call you Delaney for some reason.
We can do last
I don't know
names. Come on,
why I'm like
Bridges.
Delaney. I am just so happy that we are most likely to get a white Christmas this year.
I'm dreaming.
I'm dreaming of it.
I'm dreaming of it. It's looking good.
I am Bing Crosby up in here this morning.
There we go.
That's right.
Look like a good holiday forecast.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah.
Christian.